know, compadre.
DJ Eskimo City.
Yeah.
Free band gang in this bitch.
Me no compadre. 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 My seats are some
SIMLG is back. All-22 Madden series, season 2. Start out week 1. This is actually real-time week 1. Lions versus Colts last week. Basically, what we want to do on this is break down All-22 film, which you can get through Game Pass. And, first week is free. Go ahead and do that. Tie that in with Madden. The playbooks specific to teams as far as stock are not really up to date. I think they should update that every week, even more important than commentary, but that's just me. I can create a created playbook if you guys want to do that for the Lions or whatever team I do by week, basically to reflect what they're doing in real life and basically break down the film on All-22 of what they're doing, compare it with Madden plays and what it really looks like if it were to be on Madden. So SIMLG is really doing our thing. I was really impressed by the Lions. This was the request that I had the most, and probably because they had a really good showing week 1 with not just your standard NFL pro style shit. I thought that until I went into the video and I looked online. Their offensive coordinator is Jim Bob Cooter, who took over midway last year, so they really couldn't update the playbook from last year, and they could have, but they didn't. It should look more like a Broncos playbook. His roots, and as far as his claim to fame, as far as calling an offense, are from Denver. You see a picture of him here, and it's a lot of levels. There's a lot of unders. But what he's done is he's tied it into the personnel of the system. He said that he did not want a true number 1 receiver. He really wants a balanced scheme, but I think that was more so for the development of Matt Stafford. And I think you're going to see that in a lot of their performance. Stafford does not need to lock in with his arm strength with one read. Let him make the progression, and it looks good so far. 2 great receiving running backs. A lot of that is going to tie into what you see with a lot of their schemes. It's a lot of stick. It's a lot of Texas on the backside. It's a lot of option routes to the running back. So the first play here that you'll see, it's not a true Texas, but it's also a gun trips Y flex look to where you have the running back who's actually a threat on this play if everyone flies over to the stick. Stick is just really tough to stop in general this year on Madden, but it's also tough to stop in real life. So it mirrors real life, which is the premise of this series, is to show you that some of these plays people are running in real life. If you run it on Madden, there is a direct correlation. Built for the sim community, man. This series is really for the sim Madden community. So this is more of a gun trips Texas look, and this reflects what they ran in this play a lot better than the previous. And they get a touchdown here. So Riddick and Abdullah, if you have 2 receiving backs who are mismatches on linebackers, this scheme that you would draw up, which I can actually upload into a created playbook that you can actually download. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Would reflect what these teams are running. Abdullah and Riddick are mad impressive, especially Abdullah. He looks like LaShawn McCoy with more juice, and I know that's crazy for a lot of people to really get until you watch the film, but he plays on fast forward for real. So that play is tough. You've got the stick levels concept on the outside. Next, we're going to go to a single back wide trip zone weak. Now, this was a big play. A lot of these are big plays because of the talent that they have, and a lot of people don't talk about the Lions' talent, but they do have a lot of it. But the zone weak is always going to be a tough run to complement on Madden this year, especially with the stretch strong side. But the zone is weak is also really good. It's almost like stretch blocking to the weak side to where they get second level. Now we're gonna go with the play also on the shotgun. They're primarily a shotgun team, to where you've got like a stick, but it's a wheel, right? So it's almost like an extended stick, which is a major pause. but you've got a post over the top, which really sets it off to me. Now the back on the video with the Lions actually went. He had an option route, I'm assuming, but he went inside. Uh, but on this one, you can either throw it to the flat, to the out, or to the running back. But you also have the post above each one. That's in gun U trips week, which is a great passing formation. Also, you have inside zone, you have power, you have a lot out of that formation, which, I'm really a big fan of. So now we're going to go Y flex. So this is at a shotgun as well. Shotgun, normal flex, normal slot. You're going to see a lot of vertical slot under reads, but this one is specific to having the under from the X, but having a curl from the Z, which, I feel like against a lot of the cover 3 press or man looks, this is going to give you a few more answers to using the entire field as far as the horizontal field, right? So this play is directly on Madden. This is just gun normal Y slot, and you're going to see the curl is going to be open a lot if you press the slot, but you're also going to have a vertical stretch from the inside with the under, and you've got the halfback on a delay out of the backfield. Pretty tough to stop. Gun trips, tight end bubble. This play normally has not worked really well on Madden, but it actually does this year as far as the timing of the receiver getting upfield. And the Lions, I think their main formations were gun trips, tight end, gun, as far as a Madden perspective, gun normal, halfback weak. So this keeps people honest as far as jumping the run game, playing different things. And you can find the bubble out of a lot of different formations, but I really like it out of this one. If people try to load the box up for an inside zone. So as you can see, connecting the dots with the sim game is what this is designed to do. This is shotgun halfback weak Y ends, which is basically you got a levels concept to the left. You have the running back on and out with, you've got levels as far as an under and a dig to that side, but you've also got that clear out corner, which in itself is a really good concept. And this is directly on Madden. This is just shotgun, normal, halfback, weak. So this to me, anything with the running back involved is going to be heavily Lions specific. And they did this by design. Receiving tight ends and running backs really have set off their offense, man. And I think it's something that we really need to pay attention to as the season goes on, because Madden is not going to update their playbooks, but at the same time, what teams are doing, which is great success, other teams are going to mirror that. So right here, this is just a normal curl spot concept. But look at the play the running back makes here, man. And this is what I'm talking about with Amir Abdullah. If you've got a good running back, just get him in space. But this play is also directly on Madden as well. So basically just wanted to connect the dots with a lot of what's going on in the NFL. Don't feel bad about running some of these plays that you see in this league. This shit goes on in real life, and I'll be real. A lot of this stuff Madden does a really good job with reflecting it. But this is more line specific than a lot of what you're going to see in their custom book. But these plays are really tough to stop. If you've got a good receiving running back, you really don't need too much else. A lot of their carries, so on and so forth, are through that. But let me know who you guys want to see next week. If you want the custom book, let me know. I'm out.